So we're in Chiang Mai, and I thought I'll take it easy today. Thought I wouldn't be filming too much today, just get used to the place. But there's a few things I wanted to show you. This is nothing special, just looks like a pile of bricks, to say it in a nice way. But what I like about Chiang Mai, there's a lot of old sculptures and old, even as this, for example, I'm not quite sure what it used to be, but it just looks like a pile of bricks, but it hasn't been touched, it hasn't been moved, it hasn't been teared down. It's just sitting there, and that's what I like. Even if it doesn't give you the best views, but it just gives you the flashback of old times of what it used to be. And yeah, that's one thing about what I like about Chiang Mai so far, and it's our first day, is that there's a lot of old buildings and a lot of old remains of what it used to be. Obviously there's a lot of new stuff, but there's a lot of old, and they don't like to take that down. So there's one plus for Chiang Mai for that. So we were walking, and we randomly just off the street appeared, and I'm not sure what this place is. It's like a half restaurant. We thought it was a temple, but it's not a temple. And look at this. How beautiful some of the places are here in Chiang Mai. Like, look at the details of this sculpture inside a wall. So much detail. We were afraid to go here because we haven't covered our shoulders nor our knees, but technically it isn't a temple, and there was no sign saying you have to cover anything, so we did go here. Hopefully I'm not breaking any rules, or we aren't breaking any rules. So the reason I'm thinking it's a restaurant, because here it's called the Faces. So here you see there's tables, chairs, napkins, plates. So I'm guessing it is a restaurant, but you get a restaurant and you also get views like that. Like you even have details here. You wouldn't notice it because everything is growing, but look at the details. I would have missed it, but there's so much detail has been put into this place. It's unbelievable.
I just asked. I thought this was a place filled with like old decorations.
Yeah, it's a restaurant.
She said it's an old place already. They've just reconstructed these things.
Oh.
And made a restaurant. You should check out what's there. It's really nice as well. You know, this is.
You know what it reminds me of?
This is the water.
Oh, not this part, but the whole building.
Yeah.
It reminds me from Harry Potter. I might be mistaken, but in my vision, this for some reason reminds me of Harry Potter. Just the old design type.
For me, the doors and the decorations remind me of Titanic.
Oh yeah, I know where you're coming from. Yeah.
And then the stairs up there as well.
And then you get the smoke coming in as well. I wonder how did they do the smoke? Is it dry ice or is it smoke machine?
I mean, it's cold things underneath.
I think it's a smoke machine.
Okay. Straight away I thought nitrogen.
But yeah, we weren't even planning to come here. I didn't even want to film anything too much today because I was like, I'll just have a wee walk, just get used to the place. But then we randomly just saw this place, and then we thought, oh, we'll come by. And it's just, I like those stuff when you're traveling and
The small wee gems you find.
Yeah, the small wee gems you find. Kapanka. The small gems that you find, for example, that's what I mean. We were coming from this street, and we were trying to go further on here, and then we seen this. It's just unbelievable. The best thing is if you're traveling and if you're in a place like this and you see something that catches your eye, always go and explore it. Always go in, always have a look. Don't be afraid to do stuff. Nobody's gonna bite you. Oh, there's something else there.
I feel like the crew would do just simply ask to leave.
Yeah, if it's a place that you can't really go in, they'll just simply ask you nicely to leave, but they won't bite you, they won't arrest you, they won't harm you in any way. Oh, it is a hotel. Damn. That's a hotel. Okay, we'll definitely have to look online if there's any rooms available.
Remember the Shah and the hotels?
Oh, Shah means
Health and safety
yeah. Yeah.
administration.
Okay, wait, what is it called? Okay, I need to remember this hotel. We're gonna check later tonight if there's any rooms available. It looks unreal. It's fantastic. Me not wanting to record anything today, and then out of nowhere we seen a gem like that. I just had to take my camera out first. I checked it around without the camera, and then I was like, well, I can't miss this. I have to get a few shots of this place. I'm just after eating 3 spring rolls, a box of sushis, and I'm full. And that was all in the market. I should probably take it easy because I don't want to overfill myself with food. I'll take a wee break. I might film some markets later when there's more vendors around, when there's more action around. But for now, I'm just sipping on the 7-Eleven coffee, holding my trash in my hand because I can't find a bin. While Jojo's away to get a homemade ice cream, we're just chilling here. A lot of the temples we can't really enter at the moment because my knees aren't covered. Jojo's shoulders aren't covered.
Yeah, shoulders, knees, and toes.
And we want to be respectful. We don't want to just go in because oh, it looks nice and we haven't dressed properly. So nah, we ain't that type of tourists. So we were walking on a local. So we were just walking around, and a local guy just stopped us and had a chat with us, and we were talking about the elephant sanctuaries, and he told us to go to the official government site or the government office to book them because it's a fixed price apparently. And I'm not sure if that's like a local scam or is it for real or what's the deal, but we're gonna give it a try because we really want to go to an elephant sanctuary at some point. And I don't know, he just gives us suggestions of where to go, but I'm not sure if we're falling for a scam or is it for real or what's the deal here. So we'll just check it out. Apparently this is the place. Here's information. Oh, teacher. It doesn't look like an official government thing. It looks like a. It is tourist information up there. Yeah, we can ask them. So we're gonna go ask and see what's popping. So I'm not gonna be throwing any accusations around them, but this was the cleanest cam we have seen so far. There was a guy standing, a local, apparently waiting for his son, already past the school time. Apparently he was waiting for his son, and he started chatting with us, and he told us to go to this place that I just showed you. And this place ended up being overpriced. He wanted to get us our phone number, which prior he said not to give out phone numbers at all. And it's hard to explain what we went through, but I'll tell you this. We didn't tell the guy that we're from England. We're not from England, but we didn't tell that guy that we our currency is pounds, that we use pounds. We didn't tell him anything like that.
And why did we not ask him either? Why were we so stunned that we were like...
Yeah, we were like sitting there like shocked. But yeah, it was a bit like... That was the same guy, he was standing outside. We didn't tell him that we use pounds. We didn't tell him anything like that. The other local guy that we were speaking to, we told him we're from England, apparently. And when we went to the tourist place about the elephant sanctuaries, he already knew that we count our money in pounds. So it's like they're working together just to get you attracted to that place. And that other local guy was saying that it's an official government place, even though it's not official government place. It's just a tourist place where you book your stuff. So it's like all the other ones around here, nothing different. And the guy was
so weird.
And the guy was like, "Oh, it's an official government building and everything," and it wasn't. He was talking to us so nicely. He was like, "Oh, you know, why is this? Why is that? Why is that?" And yeah, it just, he was trying. We even told him like, "Oh, we'll have a think about it. We'll come back." And he's like, "So when do you want to go? When do you want to go?" And we're like, "Oh, we're not sure yet. We just, you know, it's the first day in Chiang Mai. We're not sure yet." And he's like, "Oh, give us do you have WhatsApp? Give us the number," and stuff like that. And prior to that, he told us like we're talking about like data leakage, how your number gets leaked to other people. And literally 2 minutes later, he said that. He's like, "Oh, so what's your number? What's your number? I'll text you on WhatsApp." It wasn't like, I don't think it's like a scam where you lose your money, but it was definitely a local scam where a guy is standing further away from the place. He pretends he's a local, he talks to you, and then he's like, "Oh, do you want to go to Elephant Sanctuary? Just go to this place, it's a official government building," which is not official government building. So if you're in Phuket, Chiang Mai, Bangkok, and any of those places, be aware of scams like this. We went to another place which they were more nicer and less pushy about it, and it was way cheaper, and I don't know, it was a weird experience in that, because first we thought the guy was actually genuine, and he was actually, you know, even the local guy, we thought, "Oh, we talked to a local, he's genuine." No, most of them are just, they want to fuck you over, they want to make a bit more money out of you, and it's understandable, you know. A lot of tourists come here, and you know, if I was a local, I'd be making money off tourists as well, but you have to be aware of that. So we're in a temple, and we just went to this way, other side of the temple, and this man behind me is drawing a monk. And imagine the whole day you're just drawing, how much art and dedication you have to put into it. It's mind-blowing, but so satisfying, I guess, for someone like that, because you'd be drawing that, and that will be there for, I guess, the rest of his life, and even till this building stays. Quote me if I'm wrong, but I think these are like the 8 ancient temples which are still here. till this day. I might be wrong, but it looks like an old temple from hundreds and hundreds of years ago. It might be just a sculpture of them, but I'm not sure. So me and Juju are thinking they might be mummified, but we're not 100% sure yet. Because they look identical to a real person. I'm not shy for recording, but when I'm in a temple, I really don't want to be recording too much. It's just, I feel guilty for having my camera out and just recording. I kind of want to just take it in the moment and just look around. I actually do feel guilty just for, like, you know, having my camera out, even when people are walking past. And that's why I'm talking very, very quietly, because I don't want to disturb any peace. There's fishes. I think the fishes are hungry. Do you wanna go check around? Do you wanna go check around? I wonder, can you go here with shoes? Oh, I'm just gonna take my shoes off just in case. It does feel better without the shoes. The temples in the Buddhist countries and the Buddhist religion is something new to me, and back in school we did learn about Buddhism, but experiencing the temples in real life is just something else. And if anybody's in a Buddhist country and has a chance, hope I'm not breaking this, and has a chance to visit a temple, you should not think twice. You should definitely go and visit a temple. Doesn't matter where, what town you're in, what country you're in. If there's a temple, a Buddhist temple, you definitely should visit. Even like walking on this, I feel guilty. I know it sounds cringe the way I'm like feeling guilty and everything, but it feels so clumsy, if that's the right word. It feels so not stable. So it feels like you're not even allowed to walk on this, but it is a bridge, it is a footpath, but it's made out of bamboo, so it is pretty strong, but it does feel a bit clumsy. So I hope I'm not doing something that I shouldn't be allowed. But I did see people walking past here, and I mean, why would this be here if you're not allowed to walk on it, you know? This definitely is a bridge. Oh, take a look at this. So if you can see, that's the old bamboo, and then on top of that they build the new bamboo, and they just keep building and building and building. That's what I'm seeing. See, there's the old bamboo, and there's the new one. Some of the parts do feel very clumsy and very unstable, just like me. So I've seen people walking past with their shoes on, so I'm not sure if you're meant to take your shoes off or not, but I did anyways. I'd rather be double respectful than coming out rude. There's Miss Jojo waiting for me. What? I left it there. Jojo's asking where's my shoes. I'm not quite sure, but I think, correct me if I'm wrong, I really haven't done my research, but I think that might be where the monks were living and sleeping. That's just for my guess, because they look like wee rooms. Actions speak louder than words. Actions speak louder than words. That's true. And then, it's not the first time, but we keep seeing those statues. And when we were in the Phuket Big Buddha, there was also monkeys that also had don't speak, don't see, don't hear. I'm not sure what the other two are. So that's the fishes that I was recording from over there. I forgot what they're called. Look, wee birdie. Just don't fall into the fishes. Oh, they're actually getting close to me. They think that we have some food, but we don't, sorry. We always come unprepared to feed the animals. Oh, I forgot the name of them fishes, but I know them. I mean, I don't know them like that way, but look at them. They're so comfortable. Like, I'm literally standing here, and they're so comfortable around me. He's even looking at me like, "Are you recording me?" I didn't give you any permission to record me. Look at them. Oh. He wants to be on the same level as me. It's time to get my slippers back on me. So we just spoke to a monk, and he told us that this part is 600 years old. So this has been standing here for 600 years. I also asked the monk how long does it take to paint the painting that I showed you previously, and he said that it takes around a week to paint it and costs around 50,000 baht to fund the painting. And yeah, I was expecting it to take longer to paint it because it looks like very detailed artwork, but I guess the people who are painting it are very talented and they're good at what they're doing. Also, I'm hoping that when I call them monks, that's the correct way of addressing them, because that's since young, and even back in school when I was learning, that's what we addressed them. So I hope here I'm not mispronouncing it or using an incorrect word of addressing them, and if I do, I'm apologizing, because when I was younger, and even back in school, I didn't know any other words besides, monks. So I hope that's not offensive or any incorrect way of addressing them.